Hello everyone. My name is Piyush. I hope you all are doing well. This is the part 2 of our ongoing HackerRank SQL series. In this video, we will solve the further questions. If you haven't watched the first video or the part 1, make sure to watch it. Or if you want to watch or understand any specific question, then timestamps are in the description. So let's move on to our first question of this video. So this is the seventh question according to this series and the first question according to this video. The question name is Weather Observation Station 3. So the question is query a list of city names from station for cities that have an even ID number. Print the results in any order but exclude duplicates from the answer. This is the given station table. Uh, Fields are ID, city, state, latitude, and longitude. So simply we have to fetch city names from the station table, which cities have ID in even number. Means the IDs are even number and we should not fetch duplicates. So simply we select city from the table station. We will apply the condition using where ID modulo 2 is equals to 0. So this is the formula for this question. Means simply let me explain this formula. Suppose city is Mumbai and its ID is 22, suppose. So when we do modulo of 22, we usually get quotient as 11 and remainder as 0. S- So suppose ID is 22. When we modulo it using 2 and give 0. So 22 modulo 2 gives 0 as remainder. This is the simple formula. I think everyone knows it already. So let's try to run this. So test cases failed because we should not fetch duplicates it is. We simply use distinct keyword after the select statement. So distinct will not fetch duplicate only the unique entities. Now let's try to run it again. Here it is, all the test cases are passed. Let's try to submit our code. Here it is, we got status as success. So simple question. Now let's try to move to the next question and try to solve it. This is the next question, eighth question in this series. Weather observation station 4. Let's try to solve it. So the question states that find the difference between the total number of city entries in the table and the number of distinct city entries in the table. This is the given table we have already seen in our previous question. So we have to find the difference between total number of cities from this table and the number of unique cities in the table. So we simply use select and we will use count function to find the total number of cities from this table minus count the total number of distinct cities. Let's try to run it one time from the table station. Here it is. All test cases are passed. So what we done here is we simply select we use select and the count function what does is that suppose the number of cities in the station table is 20. So here it is the count function give us the total number of cities minus the distinct cities. Suppose cities are already repeated, so using distinct keyword and the count function, we will get s- u- unique unique cities. Suppose the total cities are 20 and unique cities are 7. We get 13 as answer. Here it is. I just took a random example. This is just for explain you the concept. So basic question. Let's try to move further to our next question. Oh, like okay, let's try to submit it once. Here it is. Okay, so okay, thank you. Let's move further. Try to solve this question. Weather observation station 5. If I am going a bit slow, you can increase your speed using the settings in YouTube. So what this question states that is query the two cities in station with the shortest and longest city names as well as their respective lengths, that is number of characters in the city. Is there is If there is more than one smallest or largest city, choose the one that comes first when ordered alphabetically. Question generally means that from this station table, we have to fetch this smallest city name and largest city name from this list. Means suppose here they have explained with some example input output. Suppose for example city has four entries D E F A B C P Q R S and W X Y. So the output should be the smallest number with the count of character in it and the largest city according to character and the count of character in that city. And if there are duplicates like here it is D, F, A, B, C and W, X, Y, then the smallest city should be according to the alphabetical order. So here A comes first and then D comes next and then W. That's why we have output as ABC in the smallest. So let's try to solve it. We will select use select. We have to print city name and the count. So we will select city and count. We will use length. So to fetch the characters in the city, the number of characters in the city from the table station, we will use order by. So to order our cities by their characters. So this is for the smallest one, small city, smallest city. So now in this we'll use smallest city and we will use in ascending order. So we get smallest city and we have to fetch according to the alphabetical order if there are duplicates present in it. So we will use city in ascending order. So we will remove the duplicates and get the smallest city in alphabetical order. Now let's try to fetch the largest one. Same same code, we just have to use descending. Yes. And one more important thing, we should use limit here. So only the smallest one and the largest one we should get. Or else, what if we only run this thing? We will get all the smallest than to the largest cities. If we use limit, we will only get the smallest and the largest cities. Okay, here we got. So I want to show you what if we don't use limit here. Look, look, in the ascending order, first we got the smallest and till the largest. There are so many cities, but we want only one smallest city with its number of characters as a count and the largest city with its number of characters according to the alphabetical order. So that's why we have used limit here, so we get only the smallest one and the largest one. Here it is. All the test cases are passed, and then let's try to submit our code. It will also run as always. We got success. Let's try to move further, try to solve weather observation part 6 or weather observation station 6. Let's solve it. So query the list of city names starting with vowels. From station, your result cannot contain duplicates, and the table is same as we seen in our previous questions. So what this question means? So the suppose city name is Mumbai. Okay, names starting with okay. So the suppose city name is Mumbai. The first letter is not vowel. Vowels are A, A, E, I, O, U. Suppose um, city name is Indore. So, so the first letter is I. S- We have to fetch this one. So all the city names which starts with vowels, we have to fetch that. So simply we will use select C L E select city from table station where left leftmost from the city sh- should have A or E or I or I O or U. Let's try to run this query. Let's see what result we will get. Okay, all the test cases are passed. So what we have done, we we have select city names because we have to fetch cities from the station table where from the very left side one one means from the very left. What if we write 2? It means it will consider CI. Suppose I'm giving just examples. Okay. So from very left of the city, it should have A, E, I, O, U characters. If it have any one of this, then fetch. Okay, so let's try to submit. Okay, we got success message. Let's try to solve next question. Weather observation station 7. Vary the list of city names ending with vowels. Okay, it is very similar to previous question we have just solved right now. I don't think so. I have to explain it once. We just have the difference is in the city names. The earlier question asked about the starting character should be vowel, and now it is asking the ending character should be vowel. So we have to just do a minor change in our last solution, where now we will use right because it is asking for the right most character should be vowel. Fetch all the city names which should which ends with vowels. So city and one in a a e I o u. Okay, let's try to run this query. Okay, the test cases are failed. Let's try what is wrong in our solution. Okay, your result cannot contain duplicates. We just simply have to use distinct here. Let's try to run it once again. Okay, all the test cases are passed. Let's quickly submit it. And okay, let's end this video because the video is already a bit long. So thank you so much for watching. Let's be with us. Now the questions are a little bit simple, but as we are gradually increasing our difficulty level, so in the next video, the difficulty level will increase as well. So stay with us, be curious, keep watching, keep doing the great work. Bye bye.